and the nightmares. And I have to say, I have to add something. For me, the nightmares, the best way to deal with them, it's to face the enemy, like enemy in too
Absolutely.
big, and then they will disappear. You know, like when you feel that
Yeah.
there's someone attacking, I just turn and look at them, and then they disappear. So it's
Yeah.
like really conquering your fear. I have a question coming in. The subject
Okay.
of keeping a journal on dreams is brilliant, and then to process the content is amazing. How to do this?
So you put the date down. It's very important because when you go back to it, you can relate the dream life to real life. So when you get the dream, you can put DL, like dream life, and you describe what has happened in the dream. To begin with, you may just get feelings. Some people wake up with colors, or they wake up feeling happy. Whatever it is, write it down for 3 days. Then when your brain gets used to it, you'll get bigger segments of the dream. And if you don't get answers right away, rephrase the question from a different angle. And like poke your brain basically, and you will get a dream. 1 day or 2 days a week on the weekend, don't work with dreams. Just ask for a fun dream, a holiday dream, whatever, a love dream, just have a break basically. That is also interesting, but it's nurturing. Especially in lockdown, I asked for a lot of holiday dreams. and you really feel refreshed when you come back, because you've had that holiday. Then you look at your dream and highlight literally the important words. This could be people. It could be the meaning of the name. It could be like whatever, communication, car, driving, flying, these things. And then if it's people, when you dream of other people, they also represent an aspect of you. It's like you dreamt of your father. What does your father stand for in your mind in one word?
I'm missing him, like love. I'm missing him,
Yeah. So the dream is about your father, but it's also about you missing him. So your brain is telling you, okay, I'm with you, like you missed your father, but he's really with you. So that's a message, like whatever you were doing, remembering him and looking at the tapes and whatever, it really fulfilled something within you. So the message has reached the brain, and therefore your dream came to you in that message. So you begin to kind of make up your own dictionary,
Of course.
And as I said earlier, there are universal symbols, but few, but mostly you are making those symbols because your brain is putting together what is meaningful for you, what has left an imprint in your mind, and these pieces make up the dream. So it's really no good looking at on the internet. Water means emotions. If the water is clear, then you're clearing your emotions. If the water is murky, then you're confused, whether about someone or about a phase that you're going through in your life. A lot of times people feel they're going to the bathroom. It's totally normal. It just means you're getting rid of rubbish. Literally, you're detoxing. Like they're even embarrassed to talk about it, but it's not embarrassing. That's your brain telling you you need to detox, or you're doing it. It could be detoxing by removing people who are really toxic in your life. So it could be a symbol for that. So that's why you always write one line of what's happening in real life. Like for you, you would write, I was cleaning the tapes, about my father when I had that dream. Then you'll begin to see what were you thinking about and what was your brain thinking about. And then if you keep doing that over a month, you will develop your own symbols, for your dreams. You will understand your own dictionary.
So I have a question from someone who says, she's single, and she says, if I write finding the right man, will I dream about him in my dreams?
Yes.
And I really
saying, listen to the meditation, which I have, and watch the webinar, because you have to prepare yourself. The right person will not come into your life if you don't have the right energy to match his, or the right frequency. But also, I kind of came up with this process called a dream wheel. So you have 5 days in the week, draw a circle and cut it into 5 sectors, and prepare a question for each night from a different way. So question number 1 would be, what do I need to do to prepare for meeting the right person? Question number 2 can be something else. Where are we going to meet, for example? Or what is important about this relationship? Or what is holding me back? or, what is blocking me or whatever. You
Yeah.
ask the question from a different way. So by the time you've had that for 5 days, your mind already has the intention of understanding, that you really want the partner, you're ready, and will give you an indication of what's holding you back. So yeah. And if you don't get answers, it could be like you're too excited. So just let it go, leave it for a week, come back. But I promise you, you will get dreams.
Okay. I hope this answered your question, the person who asked. That's great. I mean, like, it's true that finally the dreams, it's our unconscious. So it's part of us. So we have to listen to them,
I remember, when I met my husband, I remember the first time when he left his camera behind. He actually went into my bedroom and left his camera in my wardrobe. And that really shocked me, because that was for me an invasion of privacy. And I called him. I said, "You left your camera?" And he said, "Yes." And I said, "What do you mean?" And he says, "Make space for me. You have no space for me in your life." And I thought, oh my God, so I cleared a shelf symbolically.
Yeah.
And so what I mean is, you have to prepare yourself. You prepare the container and then the content flow. So you want that person, the right person, to come into your life, whether a man or a woman. Make room for it. Prepare, look good, feel good, clear your space. Make the space welcoming, whether for a man or a woman, So don't kind of over project your own personality that leaves no place for another person to go navigate their life with you. So a lot of it is that work, and then the person will come in.
I think you have to make, yourself available emotionally, physically,
Yes.
like you have to really be open to it and not just say, I want someone, like be ready for it.
Yes.
To be able to receive it.
Because it could be something very small that's holding you back. Sometimes it's often we are afraid somebody's going to take our independence away.
Of course.
But when you realize, why would they? If they're the right person, they will help me be a better person. So why am I worrying about somebody taking? But you have to know what it is before you can let it go. So the dreams can help you find out, what is holding you back in a gentle way.